Hi Leo, welcome to your rest of the year forecast. So this is for September, October, and November. All right. So September, Eight of Ariel. Some of you are going to be going for training, or could be going back to school, taking some masteral or doctorate or PhD. Take a great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. To Gabriel, make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. You're going to be traveling. You're going to be traveling for work. Or you're going to be traveling. Plain and simple. Yep, another work. In a Raphael, there is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you. A spiritual quest. So if some of you actually lost your job, you get fired, laid off, or something like that, there is something big and better waiting for you. Epiphany, joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, answers that come through meditation. So let's take a look. All right, Leo. You know what? There is something that you worked hard for in the past, or probably that there is something that you've been working so hard in the past. And it seems like there is a like a success that's gonna become your way, or it could be, let's say for example, you've been sitting and doing something, could be it's work or business for years, more than 10, 20, 12, 15, something like that, and you feel like, oh, nothing is happening, I'm just gonna give up on this, and then all of a sudden, like the spirit will tell you, no, stay, because something is gonna be paying off, and it's a big success and a huge money as well. I just feel like you need to move away from people who are like putting you down, negative Nancy, Debbie Downers. Some people that do not really have faith in you that you can make it through. So, yeah, it seems like I feel like some of you financially have struggled probably for the first few months of the year. Or actually, no, for quite some time now. I feel like this is not just months. Some of you, it has been years. Some of you actually went through 7 years of bad luck. Probably that you've heard it, your soulmate or somebody that you're supposed to be with, and something happened or somebody cursed you. I feel like some of you are like going through the 7 years of bad luck, but that's already over now, and it seems like things are finally going to be coming into fruition. You're wishing for money. Yep, look at this. Look at this. It's like, this is the, oh my god, Leo. For the past few weeks, I think that's from Weekly Grind, your forecast have been like, ugh, but financially, I can tell you, even though that we are not yet that we're not yet there in the month of December, I can tell you for the rest of the year until for the first half of next year, your finances are going to be doing good. There, I'm also seeing a um, recognition, your hard work's paying off, something public, that you might go, or that you will be, um, that you're gonna be recognized, respected. I don't know. There's something that you're gonna be making money for the rest of the year. Something that either it's something new, or something that I feel like you did not really expect it that it's gonna take off. All right, month of October, Ace of Gabriel, Knight of Ariel, Nine of Gabriel, Strength, Archangel Ariel. So, a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration, the chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. Knight of Ariel, there is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan, being watched over by someone kind. Someone is actually looking after you. Maybe you just don't know. You need to keep your you need to keep yourself grounded. Okay, or you need to ground yourself. Nine of Gabriel, stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activism, strength, Archangel Ariel, strength and grace through kindness, self confidence, forgiveness. All right. All right. Oh my God. The month of November, the month of October could be November, because, like what I said, in the month of September, we're not yet even in the month of December. I know that your finances are going to be doing so good and great. And in the month of October, whatever this is, work, career, investment, business, other mode of resources, it's going to get even stronger. I feel like last 2 weeks of September, your finances will start rolling and getting stronger, there is something somewhere or someone that you're gonna be moving on from, and that is gonna be helping you big time. I I mean, I feel like you're gonna be removing more likely probably a human quirk, that's been stopping and preventing you from growing and flowing. Some of you, if your mom's still around, I feel like it's time for you to spend more time with them. If not, if they're no longer around, I feel like they're kind of asking you to recognize them. All right. And it seems like the middle of the month for you will be a little bit emotional. So, like what I said, if your mom's still around, please, spend time with them. But if they're no longer around, then they're asking for you to, I don't know, maybe light up an incense, candle, say prayers, or I don't know, whatever it is your tradition. Whatever your tradition is, you probably they don't want you to go and see them wherever they are. Probably it has been years to some of you, and especially now for the rest of the year that you're gonna be so busy making money. Don't forget that you also that you still have some loved ones, that you still have some relatives or family members that are waiting for you. They also miss you. They want to see you, talk to you, probably occasionally talk to them on the phone once a week, twice a week. I'm strongly getting it's the mom. I'm strongly getting it's the mom. Okay. All right. Uh, you might enter into something probably you feel like is feasible, but make sure that before you enter, buy, spend, I don't know, open up into something, make sure that you're gonna be getting your research done. Make sure that you're also gonna be getting your facts straight, because you might enter into something that is not really good. It could also be a scam. And even if the reason why you have the tendency to be so careless in making an investment, because money will be flowing to you like water. Okay, money will be flowing to you like water, but please be careful in spending it. All right, month of November. King of Ariel, successful, stable, accomplished, and powerful. Ooh. So this is for the month of November. It looks like some of you for singles, you're gonna be meeting someone. This is more likely. Hmm. I mean, this. I mean, they're considered as a king, but um, just be careful because I feel like this person's more of sweet talker. Like they definitely know how to, talk their way into women or men or something. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success, using resources wisely. Knight of Ariel, trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. This is the same card that came out in your other in the other month. Nine of Gabriel, stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activism. Ace of Gabriel, a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration. The chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. Okay. Oh. Which sign is this? I think Taurus. Oh, no, no, no. Cancer. I think their bad month is also November. All right. Okay. I don't feel like it's gonna be the whole month of November though. If you will be like in charge of something that needs to be done in advance, then I don't really feel like you're gonna be ended up with this. There is something that might come to an end, or something that you feel like you might lose out of negligence or overconfidence. I don't know. Maybe there's something that you're gonna be handing out or handing over without checking, or something that you're gonna be releasing without checking, and then there will be a little bit of a problem, or there could be some production problems, or there will be some problems with the other. I don't know. Like there is something that's gonna be like a cause of delay, a return, a reject, like a bad, you know, like a bad thing that's gonna be happening. I don't know why I'm also seeing warehouse. Some of you could own a warehouse, and if you will just like take a precautionary, I don't know, action or plan, I feel like you will be informed September, October about this, but you're not gonna be paying attention because you feel like, oh, it's still in November, yeah, it's still too far off, and then November comes and you feel like, oh my god, shit, I forgot. So please be mindful of something that you will be reminded of September, October, because this might just burst out in November. Now, you will be receiving, I'm getting that for, for business owners, something like a fire hazard. Yeah, something about, I'm getting like a fire hazard or something about the fire. Anyway, you might get a, notice or something. And by the end of the month, like what I said, probably for the first 3 weeks of the month, and then the last week, everything's gonna get sorted out. Someone is gonna be helping you. Someone's also gonna be giving you a solution. Someone will also be covering you up, or someone's gonna be pulling the string for you to get out of a little bit of a mess. All right, around the month of November. It could also be your parents if your parents are still around. Be careful of traveling. Oh, okay, right before you leave and right before you travel, make sure that whatever it is that you need to attend to, please do not be overly confident because this might just burst out around November. All right, this is the third time. You will be traveling, and I feel like, I don't know, maybe because you're too preoccupied or you're too busy, you're too, you slipped off your mind and you're not going to be paying attention to this. I'm not really sure what in particular is this about, but this is something that I feel like this is something that I feel like because I'm getting this might be for business owners, okay? I mean, it could also happen if you're in charge into something when it comes to your work or when it comes to your company. But I'm strongly getting because I also got the warehouse. So just take it however it resonates, okay? It will be happening around the month of November. It's more of a mind slip, or you might forget about this, or you might, it's gonna be out of negligence. I don't see anyone sabotaging you because I don't see devil. Well, the devil is here, but I'm not really getting Ten of Swords or the Seven of Swords or something like that, Five of Swords. But this is purely on your side, all right? Anyway, someone's gonna be helping you, to sort out this problem, so don't worry. Okay, I don't want to rattle you up much, but I want you to be aware of the possibilities or whatever that could happen or whatever that's gonna happen. All right, December. Let's see. All right, 10 of Raphael. Love and blessings. Feel your life. Harmonious relationships with family members. Happily ever after. Queen of Gabriel. Passionate, charming, brilliant, independent. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. Four of Ariel. When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change. Extremes in how you save or spend your money. King of Raphael, warm, generous, honorable, refined. Yes, it is safe to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. Okay. Now, in the month of December, this is the time where you feel like, you're having that sigh of relief, getting out of a trouble or problem or whatever it is. And I feel like, if your family is very supportive and they're always around you, they might reprimand you for being so negligent. So, of course, there goes the father and stuff like that. Um, some of you are going through some sibling rivalries, or if you have a lot of siblings, I feel like, you have a sibling or siblings that are competing against you, and they might mock you. They might, whatever happened to you, they might use that as something to make fun of you. So I feel like instead of you enjoying your Christmas, enjoying, like attending, you cannot not attend the family dinner or Christmas dinner or something like that, because your parents actually helped you. As well, to some of you, for you, it's like, okay, so what if they help me out? Okay, you have a brother or sister, or could be both, that kinds of belittle you or belittle whatever it is that you do for a living. Probably because they have a higher education, or they have a much better job or something. The month of December for you, financially, is gonna be okay, but I feel like you're gonna be dealing with a whole lot of. It's like this is really inevitable. You're gonna be faced with your. I'm getting scrutiny, or it's like you're gonna be hearing a whole lot of things. Right after getting back your confidence and gearing up and ready to chug, and now here you go again. I feel like one way or the other, your relatives will be like, "Oh, what happened to you? I heard it." So as much as you want to cut it off, I mean, you're gonna be so grateful that your parents actually help you if your parents are still around, and if ever they can. But one way or the other, there are couples, emperor and empress, that will be helping you get out of some sort of a trouble in November. Okay, I don't feel like it's legal, but it's something that out of negligence. Um, I feel like you're gonna be avoiding you know, the, I feel like you're gonna be avoiding your relatives, or you're gonna be going back home, or you're gonna be making an excuse that you have to work. I'm getting that, despite of your success that you're gonna be harvesting until the rest of the year, still, the people that you will be facing. I mean, your mom's still gonna be okay, if they're still around. Your father will be a little bit like, oh yeah, look, like I've helped the Leo again. he or she created another trouble and blah, 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 it only cost me blah, blah, blah. Probably it's out of frustration from your pop, but from your mom, I'm getting like, full support and understanding. And if ever that you needed money, they're gonna be helping you out. If not, there will be an extra blessing that's gonna be coming your way that you will be getting money from. So the only thing that I can see here that might become more of a nuisance or problem are your relatives and family members. All right, just that one single mistake, that like what I said, if ever that there is something that you will be reminded, oh, like we need to renew this, we need to do this, we need to, blah blah blah, September, October, you will be reminded of that. Please do not wait for the month of November to come, because it is gonna happen. Okay, so anyway, that's it for you for now, and I will be doing the bonus in my Patreon. I'm so sorry. I know that my forecasts have been really delayed lately. My life hasn't been normal for the past few days because of something that I'm going through with some people around me. All right. And I'm just, hopefully this nightmare will be over soon. All right. Anyway, have a great rest of the year. And if you want to talk to me, live on the phone, live on the coast, just now visit me at my website, sfaclearpoint.com. Blessings to you.